The big situation that the national capital is dealing with, which is of course the air pollution. Now, the national capital continues to grapple with toxic air as the air quality in several places once again turns severe. The AQI has dipped to 500 in the capital. This comes a day after all-night bursting of crackers that got ruling Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party into a political blame game. Residents of Delhi's neighbouring Gurugram woke up to toxic air as the AQI lodged at 430. Noida's AQI locked at 377, 377, and it is likely to turn severe later in the day. Meanwhile, my colleagues Brian and Akshat have filed ground reports from different places across the national capital. Quickly take a look at it, viewers.
Once again, the thick haze has come and is again engulfing the national capital. After the Diwali night, this is the situation. This is the very old parliament, the very iconic old and new parliament side by side, and you can actually see and understand the situation here. Even now, just a building which is just 400-500 meters away from me, you can actually see how the visibility is near about zero. The visibility is an issue. This is considered to be one of the most posh areas. Vehicular movements are very, very minimum, but still the toxic haze is still engulfing the very national capital. You can actually feel the toxic haze, and this is causing a lot of problems. The PM 2.5 and the PM 10 are just on a constant rise, and even the PM 2.5 is 20 times higher than WHO's limit. And if I show you the visuals here also, and you can actually, when you see the visual, you can actually understand that you are amidst that toxic haze. It feels like you are amidst a gas chamber. It's like smoking 40 cigarettes a day, and this is causing a lot of problems to the Delhiites. If I request my camera person also to pan left and show that side, and you can actually see the haze, the toxic haze is there. These are dust, these are carbon, these are these are the ones that is engulfing the national capital, and it's causing a lot of problems. Be it the visibility, it is causing respiratory issues, it is causing problems in the eyes. The eye irritation is a problem. It is causing even asthma. Even elderlies are facing a lot of asthma attacks because of these, and even doctors are giving out advisories to elderlies, to pregnant women, and even younger kids to just stay indoors, not to go out, because this is a very alarming situation. Allergies are getting triggered. Coughing is becoming an issue because of this. Because of when you inhale these pollutants, you will face a lot of problems, be it your lungs, be it your eyes, be it your even you will face headaches, and this is very, very difficult for people, Delhiites, who are going out, who are morning joggers, morning walkers. This will make their lives difficult as well, and this is the situation again. Until Diwali morning, it definitely improved, but yes, after the Diwali night, it deteriorated. The Supreme Court imposed ban on firecrackers. Only BS3, BS4 vehicles have been banned. BS6, only BS6 compliant vehicles will be allowed. Few CNG vehicles will be allowed. Electric vehicles will be allowed, and non-Delhi NCR, app-based taxis are also banned. But still, the problems are on a high rise. The problems are increasing to the Delhiites. They are facing the wrath of the high AQI. This is me, Brian Anthony Thomas, signing off with camera person Pawan for NewsX Delhi. The air quality increases in the national capital after Diwali night, and the situation at Lodhi Ghat is also no less better. And this situation, if I show you the air quality data, will start following, and this is the real-time data at Lodhi Road, where the PM 2.5 is 235, which is in the poor category, and PM 10 is 229. So relatively, this is a greener area. This is a very posh area, and because of that, the PM 2.5 is on just a poor category, very poor category. But yes, in other places like Anand Vihar, ITO, it has reached the severe category and is in a very, very alarming stage. Even if I show you the roads also, the visibility is near about zero. The visibility is becoming an issue to the residents in Delhi, and which is causing a lot of respiratory issues, problems in the lungs, eye irritation, headaches. The allergies are getting triggered. And if I show you the screen there also, the nitrogen oxide is 12 and PM 2.5 is 235, which is relative in the very poor category. Here it is not in the severe category, but in other places it has reached the severe category. The PM10 is also around 229, which is again in the very poor category. And this is affecting after the Diwali night, where Supreme Court imposed ban on firecrackers, but still people started bursting firecrackers, and as a result the air quality just spiked. It is 20 times more than what WHO's limit permits, and it has definitely become a gas chamber. And yes, it is in a very, very alarming situation. People are facing health problems. Doctors are giving advisories to elderlies, to pregnant women, to children to just stay indoors, to not go outside, because this will definitely cause a lot of problems and is causing a lot of problems. 30%. If I show you the AQI color code also, you can actually understand that the very poor is in 301 to 400 and severe is 400 plus. So yes, it has reached in the severe poor category in most parts of the national capital and remains to be a gas chamber. This is me, Brian Andy Thomas, signing off with camera person Pawan for NewsX, Delhi. There was sure some respite to the residents of Delhiites on Diwali morning, but then again, in spite of the court, in spite of the government banning firecrackers, imposing a ban of firecrackers, people still started to burst firecrackers. We are just outside the very Bharat Mandapam, the iconic Bharat Mandapam, and you can actually see how bad the situation is. The toxic wave, the toxic haze has again come back to its effect, and you can actually see how bad the situation is. The toxic haze is again engulfing the very national capital. You can see the blanket that has shrouded the very national capital. The visibility is just near about zero. The visibility is 400 meters only. The roads that is just around 400-500 meters to you from our very distance is actually not visible, and this is a alarming situation. There is definitely no improvement in Delhi's air, and due to this increasing pollution also, NDMC had doubled parking charges to promote public transport, and this decision has been took on based of the CAQM guidelines, and 40 cases of cases are also registered for violating firecrackers ban, but still there are no improvements, and the concentration of PM 2.5 and PM 10 increased by 45 and 33% on respectively on Diwali night, and even the PM 2.5 concentration surpassed the WHO's limit by 20 times more. So you can actually understand how bad and how alarming the entire situation is. And once again Delhi has become a gas chamber. It is like smoking 40 cigarettes a day. This is a mayhem that has been created after Diwali's after the Diwali night. Yes, 40 cases were registered. Yes, 3,500 kgs of firecrackers were seized by the Delhi police. But still, there is no such improvement. There is no such improvement because this is the problem that people, the Delhiites, are facing. This is me signing off with camera person Pawan for NewsX, Delhi.
Well, yes, the AQI is rising continuously in the national capital, and people have to bear the brunt of it because after Diwali, the relentless bursting of crackers have contributed to the rise of AQI to the severe category once again, after Delhiites felt some respite from the choking air, the toxic air which has been engulfing the national capital for few days. But again, the AQI has risen to a severe category, and we will also try to gain in perspectives from some of the people who are over here. सर, एयर पोल्यूशन जो है लगातार बढ़ रहा है, दिवाली के बाद अब जो है ज़्यादा राइज देखने को मिला है, तो अभी कैसा फील हो रहा है आपको?
ऑनेस्टली हम घर से निकले थे, बुरा हाल हो रहा था, सांसें एक्स्ट्रा चढ़ रही हैं एंड स्पेशली नोज़ में भी इश्यूज़ आ रहे हैं मेरे को. एंड मैंने एक और चीज़ नोटिस करी, अभी आप लोग कह रहे हैं ना बाहर से आ रहे हैं, मैंने दिल्ली में खुद देखा है, ये जो एमसीडी वर्कर्स टाइप्स के वो खुद आग लगा रहे थे यहाँ पर. तो मैंने आधी जगह पे हम ट्रैवलिंग करें, आधी जगह लग रहा है पॉल्यूशन है, आधी जगह पे हमें स्मोक आ रही है नाक के अंदर. तो मे बी यही चीज़ है, इसलिए इश्यूज बहुत ज़्यादा है एंड सांस भी बहुत चढ़ रही है.
एक सवाल और, आप लोग रोज़ सुबह साइकिलिंग के लिए निकलते हैं, तो क्या आपको लगता है कि दिवाली के बाद जो है पोल्यूशन अब ज़्यादा बढ़ गया है?
सी रेन के बाद तो डाउन आया था, लेकिन दिवाली के बाद उस नाइट को एक्स्ट्रा हो गया था. मेरे ख्याल से 999 पहुंच गया था, उससे ज़्यादा, लेकिन अब भी एक्स्ट्रा है, मतलब रेन के बाद ठीक था, उसके बाद फिर राइज हुआ है।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमसे बात करने के लिए। सो एज यू हर्ड सम ऑफ द साइक्लिस्ट आल्सो ओवर हियर, ऑफ कोर्स मेनी आर सेइंग that the rise in the pollution can be attributed to the relentless bursting of firecrackers in the national capital. And if I also show you some more visuals, then there you can see an AQI monitoring screen has been set up here at the inner circle in Rajiv Chowk. And of course, it is showing that the AQI levels are more than 400, which is of course in the severe category once again. And when we talk about the rising air pollution in the national capital, then of course the politics is also being played over it, because yesterday Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai said that some of the BJP workers instigated the people of Delhi to burst firecrackers, which has increased the AQI to severe category once again. And Delhi Vice President, BJP Vice President Kapil Mishra said that it will be foolish to attribute the rise in air pollution only to firecrackers, and he perhaps also hailed some of the people who defied the rules and regulations imposed on the manufacturing, storage, sale and use of firecrackers in the national capital, because Supreme Court also cracked the whip and ordered a complete ban on the use of firecrackers in the national capital, and even the state government. But it completely tells that it was a combination that people burned the firecrackers and also the police inaction led to the rise in air quality index in the national capital once again. Meanwhile, when we talk about the measures, then the Grab 4 is already in place, and the parking fees also in many areas, NDMC areas, have been increased by twofold, so that people are motivated to use public transport more than private transport. But still, the larger question remains as to when can people of Delhi heave a sigh of relief from this toxic air.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.